When I shared all my data with my development manager, I come to know that 5 out of 12 KPIs my business were not working well. So for a time being, I got shocked. So as revenue was improving year on year, so I was under impression that everything is going well. But when the foundation showed me that how I am performing on cash flows, how I am performing on debt equity ratio, and revenue is increasing year on year basis, that doesn't mean that business is going well. One more thing I have learned from this during this process is tracking my inventory. So actually my inventory was eroding my profits, and I never felt that this is happening. So once I put these my inventory numbers in that tool, I come to know what kind of products are unnecessarily I'm keeping it for 4 to 5 months, and it gave me clear idea what should be our purchasing cycles, inventory shall we keep for this running smoothly. So by using that tool, the decision making becomes very easy for us. So now we have a perfect cycle for placing an order. Now we have perfect cycle for the production doesn't get disturbed.
So Vadhvani Advantage Discovery tool is very comprehensive. So we need a lot of data to actually analyze this. So and data is obviously a challenge for all the SMEs, and same for the Nature Rich Food as well. So what we did to gather the data from the Tally is that actually conducted a masterclass kind of a thing with the finance and accounts team to map the data from Tally to our tool to get those KPI correctly. So the problem obviously that Tally cost heads, all the expense heads were different from whatever we are looking for to analyze those KPIs. So actually we get into that session. I trained all of his finance and account who actually takes care of all of this, and we kind of sorted on that side. And after that, the most important part, I think what actually helped Nature Rich Food is the benchmarking part of it. So each of the KPIs he got actually benchmarked. So most important for him was the manufacturing cost side and the gross margin or net profit margin, whatever the benchmark we have put. What we found out that his inventory is a problem. His inventory days are very high, which is kind of a concern for going into B2C, because you have to, this is all fast moving product, right? So your inventory needs to be very lean. So that was a problem we found out, and obviously the system also. So not only the product we are keeping into inventory, the overall inventory management process was in fault. So that is the area we kind of taken up, and we started working on that. Umesh is talking to a few of the Tally experts, and we are helping with one of our advisor that who can actually streamline that inventory management process with the whatever orders coming up and whatever raw material inventory you have, and what kind of finished good inventory you can generate, and mapping with the sales order you are getting. So that is the most important area we have taken up. And also he has actually taken this tool to kind of utilize for next quarter or in future, that he is going to keep track of all of those KPIs.
During this entire process, I understood how to size the market, what should be done before entering to any market. I understood about financial KPIs.
So our business discovery was twofold. One was into the qualitative side, one was on the quantitative side. So obviously in the quantitative analysis, we have analyzed all the KPIs and on different areas. It was into finance area, operation area, and from that analysis, we have found out that inventory days is a problem. And obviously, once you go into deep, we find out that inventory days is a problem because his overall process is not very much streamlined. So the challenge was that how to fix that, because everything was in Tally, and for him quickly moving to any other ERP system was difficult. So the idea was to kind of change or customize the Tally solution. So that was one of the challenge he faced implementing that, though we know that what we have to do, but implementing that Tally solution was really challenging and difficult, but the foundation advisor actually have taken up. So this is one of the challenge we faced, and that's how the advisor actually came up and trying to solve that problem. The second part is the qualitative discussion, qualitative analysis, which we have done. So based on that, a lot of how the digital marketing is going on, but then there is no KPIs to actually track that. So then foundation actually developed the tool to kind of track those KPIs, and then a whole lot of this market research and going into B2C, everything has come out from the qualitative discussion. So again, the foundation actually helped in getting into a project with one of the advisor who is expert in this market research field. So we did this detailed study with almost 150 sample size, which actually helped him. He now have the picture that what is the revenue coming up, where actually he needs to do, what are the different improvement areas like packaging, pricing, your branding, what would be the messaging for the marketing piece. So all of this has came up from the market research. So that's how from the discovery, the problem we found out, and the challenges we faced to solve those problems, and then the transmission area we actually solved or trying to solve with the help of the advisor, as well as different advantage tool we have.